What are my experiences as far as hiring people throughout my entrepreneurial career that I've had so far? Hey, what is going on, everyone? Devin up here with another video, and something that I've realized and something that I kind of feel like I've strayed away from is that I really want to start making more videos as far as like kind of about me and my journey in the process of my real estate business and the things that I am doing. So I feel like I've just been making a lot of instructional videos so far lately about like different like questions that I've always been having, and I really haven't been talking about like kind of my own journey as far as things go. And I feel like that's what a lot of you guys have been wanting. I know a lot of you are wanting me to do a lot of videos inside of people's houses and trying to do like kind of day in the life vlogs. But first of all, I really don't go out on appointments too much. But on top of that, I don't have like a camera crew or anything, so it would just be me carrying around a camera, which isn't a big deal. But as far as things go, most of the work that I do is very hard to bring a camera with me and still be able to make money, as if that makes any sense to you guys. And so in today's video, I'm gonna kind of just give you guys an update on my what's going on so far as like me hiring people and how that's working out for me and what I'm working on. So kind of what I've learned throughout the last like year and couple months that I've been doing business is it's very hard to do business with like friends, family, so on and so forth, trying to get people that you want to help make money, try to have them help you with your journey and your process. And then on top of that, it's even harder to find people out there that you pay and they actually get the work done that you are having. And I think that part of it is just like becoming a manager and being able to manage people, which they say the people that feel like they're the worst managers are usually the best managers because they're the ones that are actually on the front lines putting in the work. And then the people that think that they're amazing managers are usually the worst ones because they're not really doing anything other than telling people what to do. And so it's kind of like, this is kind of what I've learned. I feel like I'm very bad at being persistent and consistent with telling someone what to do and keeping on top of them. But at the same time, like it's just like I always like expect work to get done, and I have a lot of false hopes as far as things go. And I would just say like I don't feel like I'm that good of a person at that level or at that skill. I've had a lot of experience in the last year, don't get me wrong, and I have learned a lot. It's kind of insane how much I've learned. And I've learned a lot about like trying to just find people that you know to work with you and trying to get other people to do work for you. And it's been kind of interesting to say the least. And so kind of my current update is what I was starting to do is I was starting to just start hiring people that I had no affiliations with inside of my business or my personal life or anything like that, and trying to really outsource things. And so with my first experience with that of like officially outsourcing to a full-time position, it really didn't go too well. I don't know if it's my fault or their fault or what it was, and I can only put the blame on myself, as if you put blame on others then it's not healthy. So with this, I just wasn't having a good experience. I think I just need to learn a little bit more and have a more like structured process. And so with this, I was hiring a cold caller and I was experimenting with it, as I've always done like everything in-house. And so I decided to outsource and hire a contractor to cold call for me. And then it's just, I don't know, it wasn't the expectations that I was having. I think it could have gone a lot better, but it was definitely a learning experience. So what I did was I ended up just hiring a company to go out there and do it for me, as they're already making hundreds of thousands of calls for other real estate wholesalers, and they don't know what they're doing. They're hiring Americans and they got their full system laid out and they just shoot me over leads. I don't have to handle anything. All I have to do is send them lists and then they return leads over to me. That's really the revolving door right there. I don't have to worry about whether or not they're showing up on time every day. I don't have to worry about whether or not they're making calls the right way or anything like that, because they already have a system structure in place. They're recording people's calls. They're constantly coaching people. And really all I have to worry about is sending leads in, getting leads out. And so with this, kind of my recommendations for you guys is that when you're getting started, I really don't recommend that you hire people unless you know exactly what you need done in like kind of already have the systems in place. I really recommend recording videos on each step of the process. And at the very minimum, at the very least, having what's called like a business wiki, where basically you have like a full-on description of each individual task for whatever employee that you're putting inside of there. So that way they're literally replacing you instead of you kind of just having them be creative. And it's very hard to find creative people. And if you lose those people that are actually doing very well on the creative sides of, and you just say, hey, get this done, and they're actually getting it done, if you were to lose that person, it's going to be very hard to find someone that's going to be able to replace that. And so I've been really trying to like instill a lot of systems and processes that can be easily duplicated. It's kind of like McDonald's, honestly. So McDonald's, like, they eliminated everything. Like, you literally have pictures that you touch on the screen for somebody's order. There's like, they've dumbed it all down so that way literally anybody can do it. That's why these people are getting paid minimum wage. And so what I've learned is that if you want things done correctly, you're going to need to have systems in place in order for things to get done, or else it's kind of loosey-goosey and everything's just going every which way, and it's not getting done the right way that you want it to be done. And so I figured I'd just share this message with you guys. And then on top of that, I've been having a little bit of problems, honestly. And I want to share everything with you guys. I really don't want to be just kind of this guy that answers questions on real estate. I kind of want to share my journey with you guys and kind of show you the ups and the downs as far as what's going on inside of my business. And so kind of what's been going on lately is I've actually been having a problem with my personal brand and my own personal business. I talked about this briefly here and there. And what the problem is like a few people find my YouTube channel, to be honest, whether they be seller leads or clients or whatever it may be. And some people, they're like totally cool with it. They think it's awesome and they're really in support of it and they would love to sell their house to me. And then there's a lot of people that are just, they don't want anything to do with me because they come across my YouTube channel. So what I'm starting to have to do is like just completely remove myself from the client side of the business. And by doing this, part of it is my business name has my own name in it. And I didn't think this was going to be a problem when I was getting started. Honestly, the business name doesn't really matter. But I never thought I would make a personal brand. I never thought I was going to tell people about my real estate journey or anything in YouTube videos. And then once I started doing it, I don't even know exactly why I started it. I mean, I wanted to start networking with people, and then it's kind of became more than that. And with that, more and more people kind of find my content, find my videos. They're pretty easy to find. You just type in Devin Knupp and they come up everywhere. So what I'm doing is kind of rebranding my business. And so I recorded a video today. I basically broke down the whole process on how I'm going to rebrand it. I got a new website built and everything. And I was going to post it today, but it's just a lot of content. And I ended up having trouble coming up with a business name. So I'm gonna explain. I'm not gonna go too much in detail. I'm gonna show you guys literally everything that you need to know as far as setting up your business name in tomorrow's video, because it's gonna take me a little bit more to edit it. There's a lot of content inside of there, and I think it's gonna be an amazing video. So basically, I'm just letting you know, make sure you check out tomorrow's video. It's gonna be pretty great, and I'm gonna be breaking down literally everything, and I think it'll be a high quality video, so make sure you check it out. And so, like I said, inside of this channel, I'm going to start really trying to break down more things that's going on in my personal business and kind of the things that I'm experiencing. So that way you can kind of relate a little bit more and see that if I can do it, so can you. I'm just some random average guy, honestly, just making a decent amount of money after I dropped out of school and just started becoming an entrepreneur and whatnot. So if I can do it, like I said, you can go out there and do it yourself. Just replicate what I do. And maybe we can do some like cool challenges and whatnot and just really test my skills and test the ability that I have to be able to help others out. So I think it's going to be an interesting little change on this channel, and I figured I'd let you guys know just because I've seen a lot of your requests. I know a lot of you are wanting me to make more kind of what's going on inside my business videos rather than just educational videos. Yeah, I get asked a lot of like questions here and there, but I've covered about just every video inside of this channel. I think it's time to just actually start talking about what's going on inside of my own personal business ventures side of things. I don't think I'll ever get really full in depth inside of like personal life, but I would love to kind of explain my journey and kind of what's become of it, because it's been actually pretty interesting. It's for some of you guys, it may not be as like amazing or just like cool as it may be portrayed inside of my videos, and then others it may be like amazing, some of the things that I've been accomplishing. And so I think it would be really awesome to break it all down on what actually is going on inside of my life, because I feel like it's a little bit of an unknown, and the reason I made this channel is to be transparent and kind of shed some light on what's going on inside of wholesaling. So I think it's gonna be really interesting. But on top of it, I will let you know that in order for me to do so, I'm gonna have to eliminate myself as much as I can from the front lines of my business. So maybe I'll be breaking down how I'm going to remove myself and how it goes in the back end side of things. But like I said, it's going to be kind of like a slow transition, but I'm super excited for what's going to be going on in the future, and I think you will as well. So anyways, if you want to see more videos like I was talking about just a second ago, make sure you join the gang by hitting the subscribe button down below, so I'm going to be breaking it all down. I don't want to be having you along with me on the journey. I think it's going to be really awesome. And on top of that, if you guys want to see more videos like this, smash the like button, and like always, I'm uploading every day. So I will see you all tomorrow. Peace.